welcome to the Tiny Kits podcast,
where Shameless meets the Waltons.
Welcome to our first episode
Of Shameless meets the Waltons. Don't forget, you're shameless.
I'm absolutely not. If anyone's shameless, it's you.
Thanks for that.
You're the one that grew up on Old Hill.
I did not grow up on Old Hill.
Yes, you did.
I did not. Nottingham.
For anyone who doesn't know, Falmouth has a
You can't actually say this on a podcast, can you?
I can.
It's just another. It's
right.
not. It's not.
I can't just say Old Hill and they don't assume they know what I mean.
It's actually, you're going to turn around and say that it's the scummy area or something.
No, I wasn't going to say that actually. What I was going to say is it's probably one of the most
deprived,
unique council estates in the world that has probably the best view of everyone because
actually,
it overlooks Falmouth Harbour, which on the other side has all the local celebrities to Cornwall.
It does.
We have lots of celebrities here. Dawn French, Phil Mitchell from EastEnders.
Phil Mitchell is in EastEnders.
Oh yeah, no.
Steve McFadden from EastEnders. Man alive.
I actually saw him in Sainsbury's.
And we have Gordon Ramsay as well, don't we?
He was looking very hot and sweaty in lycra cycling shorts and a high-vis
Phil
jacket.
Mitchell?
Phil Mitchell, yeah.
I've never really liked EastEnders.
He was very unattractive.
I preferred Grant.
And Gordon Ramsay, he's actually down here quarantining with his family at the moment.
Yeah.
In his second home.
So, how is everyone getting on with their quarantine? I mean, we're actually doing all right, aren't we?
We are actually, apart from obviously all the horrible deaths and everything else, literally loving life.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly because I'm a recluse anyway, so...
Yeah, all she wants to do is sit in bed, pet dogs, or me. That's such a good laugh. You'll get used to Alexa's laugh. It either sounds like that or a seal.
Like a walrus.
It actually does. Actually, I'm looking at my phone talking to this. I'm meant to be talking to the mic.
But then you know that you've made me really laugh when I come out with that laugh.
What do you know? What's the funniest thing? Actually, is when I make you laugh like that while we're having sex.
All right. I don't know whether it's funny or disturbing.
Probably both. Probably both.
So people don't know us. We have a couple of businesses, but our main business is I'm an aesthetics practitioner. We have an aesthetics clinic, so we do like Botox and fillers. And Phil used to be a tattoo artist, and now he's a semi-permanent makeup artist. But his name is Ink Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
So anyway,
should we start off with the story?
No, let me tell you about. I was saying why you making me laugh during sex. So because I say daddy in like a funny weird way, we'll tell you about that story in a minute. In the middle of it, he decides randomly to go, "Oh, you like that, mummy?" And I literally
I think you'll find the story from mummy. So he calls me daddy. So when I started off being a semi-permanent makeup artist, yeah. I was going to have my name 250 Ink.
Yes.
And you and Pete, shout out to Pete.
Peter Penis Eater, he is my BFF.
We was in Dubai and he was like, "Oh, daddy," and then it just stuck. So to get her back, I started calling her mummy, but only because she said one day in work, was actually at work just between clients, and she went, "Flick my bean and call flick my bean and call me mummy." That's what you said. That's what you said. So I may be shameless, but you are equally as bad.
Can I just say, that was a joke. I didn't actually ever seriously say it. I mean, I said it, but I didn't.
Flick my bean and call me mummy. Oh, so this is our first podcast. This is actually going really quite well. Tops of us. Flick my bean and call me mummy. Anyway, I've never once flicked a bean and called her mummy at the same time. I've just done it separately. So, quarantine's going well.
Yeah, it's actually going all right. I mean, obviously, it's what we're trying to do is just not dwell on what's going on, because I think mentally, I mean, I personally had a breakdown for about three weeks before it all started. So we just need shut up. We just need to not focus on that.
She's literally like fucking.
I think I cried like about 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I had to deal with that.
Rude.
And during sex.
It was not. I wasn't that bad. Anyway, so the point is, I just think we need a little bit of a space where we're not thinking about all the horribleness and all the badness in the world. We just need to have some fun and motivation and just be entertained rather than think about the awful stuff.
So on that note, obviously this is our first podcast, so we'd just do a us for this one, but we are going to invite people to send us little stories in.
We would love that. And we're going to find some of our funny friends to come
and get them to come in and join us in on a podcast.
Yeah.
One of them is definitely going to be Joelle Green. She's our local tattoo artist. She's definitely fucking coming on the podcast.
Do you know who else I was thinking? Kate Nails.
Oh.
Because she is funny as fuck.
She is funny, yeah.
Anyway, so because obviously we're in quarantine and the old coronas are going on and we have no idea how long we're going to be locked up in the house, we thought, you know, people are going to be in a similar situation. They're just going to start getting pissed off with each other.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd have a little rant about what's pissing you off in the family.
Yeah.
So obviously, you don't know, we have 6 kids between us. So we have an 18-year-old, 2 15-year-olds.
18-year-old?
Sorry, no, 19.
No, he's 20 this year.
He's 19 now, sorry. Yeah. 19, 2 15s, a 10-year-old, nearly 11, and a 5 and 6-year-old.
A 6 and 5-year-old, yeah.
Yes. So obviously we have a big family. It's like we call it like a blend family, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously they're not always together. Sometimes we have a few of them. Sometimes we have all of them. At the moment we've actually only got 2 of them because of their the other kids' mums are key workers. So obviously we can't see them at the moment, which is annoying and it's just a bit sad really, but we've obviously FaceTime and stuff like that. However, with the 4 of us who are here, there's going to be times we're going to be pissing each other off. So this is your opportunity.
A little bit. Just a little bit. So, all right, so let's you go first. What's pissing you off?
I was going to let you go first.
No, you can go
first.
I
haven't actually thought of one yet. That's why I was letting you go first.
All right, okay. So what's pissing me off? So in the last 2.5 weeks, what have we done? We've tried to be really proactive. We've
done loads of stuff, haven't we?
Put in like an allotment patch. I've built a chicken coop, extended the chicken coop,
polytunnel
thingy, done a polytunnel.
There's the seeds.
I built a fence up for the dogs to contain them so they don't run into our veg patches.
We have a lot of dogs. Sorry,
we have a lot of dogs.
We have 7.
We have a lot of dogs.
Up until about 2 weeks ago, we had 8. So I think it was like 3 or 4 days before lockdown, we were fostering. So she's just gone to a new home. So we've just gone from 8 to 7. Anyway, one of our dogs is disabled, and she, sadly, she can't walk. And unfortunately, because of that, she is incontinent.
Incontinence, not the word. I would say she shits everywhere, basically. Normally down Alexa's leg.
So she needs her own room because she can't wear a nappy all the time because otherwise she'll get sores. But obviously we can't have her pissing in the house, so she has a big room. It's full of sawdust, so if she wheezes, it doesn't matter. Then we clear that out every other day, and then they've got their own garden. So we've been busy building that. Not that we just cage in our dogs. That, you know, there's a reason. It's because she's basically insane and she throws herself down the stairs, and then obviously she hurts her leg.
And also because the twats keep running into the vegetable plots that we've just put in.
Yeah.
And digging them up.
So anyway. So we've been doing that, haven't we?
We've been busy, yeah. We've been really busy.
Why has that pissed you off?
So I've been obviously working really hard.
Yes.
And the cleanliness of the house at times can be a little bit lax, only because people don't tidy up after themselves.
Okay, but the thing is, because you were in the army, you're massively anally retentive.
No. I wouldn't say leaving dirty fucking spoons with shit all over them on the side is anally retentive. I just say it's just basic hygiene. Put it in the dishwasher or the sink.
The dishwasher's full.
Well, needs emptying and fucking changing then, isn't it? I'm not going to get around me this way. Anyway, that's my little rant. Just the cleanliness, like picking up after ourselves.
I think the girls are like slab kebabs, aren't they?
Slab kebabs? They get that lazy, they can't even bother to pick the toilet paper off the floor. They just let it chuck it on the floor and let it roll around.
Do you know what's really grotty? Is when they leave their period pads out.
Oh, they fucking do. I tell you what, I went in there one morning for a shower and all I found was clothes that had been taken off and dropped on the floor and then stepped out of, and this fucking stinking period pad right in the middle of it.
Well, I can definitely up that story. Yeah, so basically, typical teenager just takes down the pants, just leaves it on the floor, like it's magically going to go in the wash by itself, obviously with a used padding. Nice. Anyway, so because obviously we've got lots of dogs and they are disgusting, they found this used pad, decided to bring it to the front door, and in Cornwall, obviously not really like anywhere else. Our postman just lets himself in. He just lets himself in and he puts down our parcels, which is really nice. And like he's just like a really good friend, isn't he? Like it's
actually quite lovely.
He's so lovely.
He's really nice.
Like because obviously we've got the clinic and everything's like sterile and stuff. We had some bits left over, so we gave him some hand sanitizer and stuff like that. So at Christmas we always give him like some wine. Obviously most people's postman wouldn't be like that.
Bit of a hand job, maybe. If he's...
Definitely not inappropriate. Anyway, so P, our little fat lesbian sausage dog, had stolen this period pad, decided to shred it, leave it in front of the door, and I think I'd gone upstairs, had a shower, I was doing something, and come downstairs, realised the postman had let himself in, and the used period pad that had been chewed up by the dog was all over the floor. So now, clearly, I'm the fucking woman in Pontonooth that leaves her period pads around, but it wasn't mine!
It wasn't. Or was it?
No, it actually wasn't.
Anyway, and she says I'm fucking shameless. I mean, Jesus Christ, how
it wasn't me. It
period
was the
pads all over the
teenager.
place. You know what I mean?
Dirty.
Anyway, you got off topic. What's your rant?
I actually hadn't thought of one.
You haven't thought of a rant? This is going well for the first podcast. Okay, well, we don't need to have one. You can just pick one in 2 weeks' time when we do our next one. So
I'm gonna have one.
You're gonna have one.
Keep talking. I'll think of something.
Keep talking. What do you want me to talk about? Should I go on to the next topic?
Obviously, you just don't piss me off because you're so amazing.
You're such a lying cunt. She's a lying cunt. I clearly do piss her off. She doesn't tell me because Alexa's just too soft and she's too nice. She don't say anything. Anyway,
it's not really that annoying. I mean, you can be a bit grumpy, but that's
grumpy. Who can't be grumpy?
But that's fine.
I mean, I live in a house full of fucking women. Even all the dogs, bar one, are female.
Harold is the only boy.
Harry is the only boy, and he has got.
Oh, he does a gay wee as well, doesn't he?
He actually does wee like a girl, yeah. And he
also
wiggles...
when we had pigs, one of them raped him, so possibly gay as well.
Excellent.
Little fact for you there: pigs have corkscrew dicks.
Yeah, so do ducks.
Oh,
yeah,
you learn a new thing every day.
See, even learning, empowering people to learn new things.
It's going well so far.
It is going.
Do you think people are going to want to care? Do you think they're interested?
Well, we just have a laugh, don't we? Just keep talking.
I don't actually have a rant about you at the moment. I'll think of one later.
About me? What about the family in general?
Oh, no, not really at the moment.
It's not just aimed at me. It's a family rant. It could be me. It could be someone else. No, I don't see that. I don't have a rant about you at the moment. Fucking brutal. Anyway, what about? So we got 2 rants. We're gonna have family rants and anything.
Family ones. I had to say, and I think a lot of parents are gonna sympathise with me on this. Fucking a TikTok.
Oh.
Now I know it's a big deal, and if I offend you, I actually don't care because it's annoying, and we basically have a rule. This is the first
you're speaking out.
We have a rule which is no fucking TikToks in the living area or in our bedroom.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm sure if you've got kids from probably about 5 to whatever age really, they walk around the house doing these stupid dances, and then they want you to watch it continually, like 3 or 4 times the same thing. What even wasn't funny the first time, but it actually kills me more is
watching all the adults do it.
The adults do it.
Like since the quarantine, obviously people are obviously bored and they don't know what to do and stuff like that. Read a fucking book, learn a new language. Babel is doing it for free for 6 months at the moment. Yeah, entertain you, have a wank, whatever. Fucking monkey wank. Some people like that, some people don't. Or these TikToks. I mean, what adults doing TikToks. I mean,
I don't.
If you could dance, that would be fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to see
art.
Sharon, who's 45 with her gunt out, doing lick my front to my crack dance. No.
So if people don't know what a gunt is, it's a gut
and a cunt.
And a cunt. It's where that big bit of excess gunt.
It's like below your waistband of your jeans. It sort of hangs down the bottom.
And so the male version of that is a bock. So that's a belly and a cock. So if we ever reference to that, then you know what they mean.
And it's fine, if
you're going to try and cover your ass now, aren't you? Say about
if you're carrying a little bit of extra holiday weight.
You are. You're back bacon.
Wow.
Well, I haven't got any anymore because she Aqualix me.
Aqualix is fat dissolving injections for anyone who doesn't know. But wow, that was really rude of you.
I was just trying to save us, so you don't look like a fattest.
Well, when I was bent over like that, you actually pinched a bit and was just like, ooh.
Oh.
Actually, what he said was, he said, are you having a coffee? And I said, yeah. He said, with sugar? And I said, yeah. And then he pinched my back bacon and went, are you sure about that? Rude.
This is a lady who says, oh, I think you need some Aqualix because you've got some back bacon coming. You actually did do that. You did do that. Like just straight up, not even like, do you need some sugar in your coffee? You actually just turned around and called me a fat cunt.
I didn't.
She actually did. She called me a fat bastard.
I just went, you've got a little bit of love.
Anyway, so we had a little rant about families, and we have had a little, and you've also had a rant about anything really, because that's TikTok.
TikTok
is adults
that's
doing that on
really
Instagram. It's really annoying.
It's that, and then Jazzy walking around the house doing it, and I just think, oh, fuck off. Really, just fuck off.
Yeah, not good, is it?
I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but actually, maybe I don't even care if I have. TikTok is for morons. I'm just putting it out there.
Oh, that voice there.
Do you know how many people...
She sounds like her mum.
Doing the Sue voice.
TikTok is like for morons. Go on, do it again.
TikTok is for morons.
She's actually mocking her mum there, so let's hope her mum don't listen to this, because she'd be offended too. Sue, we love you. Thanks for giving us all the veg stuff the other day from the allotments. It's really handy. We've loved it. Just gonna suck up a little bit now.
Backtrack. No.
You do sound like your mum sometimes, though.
Yeah, but I'm doing it in a mocking way. I don't actually do it seriously.
I know, but it's funny. She's quite good at accents, is Alexa, aren't you?
A couple.
Yeah. Alexa did university level acting, didn't you? What was it? Drama?
No, I went to Bretton Hall, which is part of Leeds University Drama School, and I'm not even joking.
Do Scouse. Do the next sentence in Scouse.
I know, I can't do that.
Honestly, under pressure.
We had to stand around and pretend to be a tree, and then we had to clap our name and pass the clap round in a circle. This is still degree level. Anyway, I ended up dropping out and getting pregnant, so yeah, I didn't finish it.
Like a good bit of dick, didn't you?
Moving along. Actually, to do the accents I do is because two of our dogs are rescues. I like to do the Bulgarian accent. No, sorry, Romanian accent, and the kids sound like Gru from Despicable Me when I do that.
Go on then.
Well, so basically we got 3 dogs. We got Maggie, we got Gigi, and we got Rosie. Rosie was the one that was fostered. Rosie... Her
actual real name's Bailey, but we couldn't call her Bailey because the daughter's boyfriend was called Bailey.
Yeah,
and
so we called her Rosie.
Yes, we call her Rosie.
And Rosie is basically a butch lesbian dog, and our fat sausage dog, we also say that she is also a butch lesbian, and they used to basically hump each other all the time.
They actually did, yeah. And then they spoon. You come down in the morning and they'll be spooning in the fucking dog bed.
When I did her voice, I'd be like, "Hello, you're a very pretty lady. I think I want to hump you. Oh yes." Okay.
Oh, fucking hell, you kill me. You fucking kill me.
At this point, people are like, I think it's time to turn this shit off now. So, what's next?
Well,
I think that's basically what we've come up with.
It is. That's actually, well, we've got funny stories, but obviously we ain't got any funny stories yet, because obviously we've got funny stories from people we want, really, don't we?
We would really like you to message us some really funny stories.
Yeah. So, are we going to do that to an email address?
We'll find one.
We'll find one.
We better make one up.
I'll make one up. So
we'll put that on the next one.
Shameless meets the Waltons at
gmail.com, probably.
Gmail.com.
You need to see if that's taken though.
Nah, it won't be. That won't be taken. So we're just going to go out there on a limb. So shameless meets the Waltons at gmail.com.
And if it's taken, we'll just say on the next one what it's going to be.
However, so that's going to be the thing. So what about motivation? So we've gone through the dogs. We've got a bit of, well, we're always filth.
I think motivation is just how, if people are going to stay sane over the next few weeks, because I feel there's no end to what's going to happen, is there?
So why don't we see if we can get some people to email us in and tell us some motivational stuff that they are doing that could actually probably help other people out.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to keep yourself sane? What are you doing to keep yourself busy? You know, not just smoking, drinking, killing the kids.
Killing the kids, yeah. I was going to say that.
Because there have been so many, like, deaths, haven't there, since this quarantine thing's going on, with people losing the plot and killing each other.
Like, all jokes aside, that is absolutely
like mental health is a big thing. Yeah. So why don't you send us in, send us some messages or whatever else. If if anybody listens to this, they may not listen to this, but if not, we'll ask a few friends as well, and we'll see what people are doing to motivate you.
It'd be like our 3 friends on Instagram. You know, you've always got those 3 people. Whatever you post, they're always gonna like it.
You've got one, ain't you? What's she called? She literally says, "Oh, feels hot as fucking E."
My friend Ella. Literally never met her, but every time I post, she's like, "Yes!" She's like proper like champion. So you're like, "Yes, bitch, go!"
Yeah.
And then she's always like, "Oh, fucking hell, your boyfriend's so fit." Do you know what? I bet she doesn't even talk like that. She probably talks like really posh as well. But
actually, we should message her and get her to do a voice note.
Oh, God,
That'd be good, and we could put her on a podcast. What do you reckon? So yeah, send us some stuff. I'll set that email up now, and I think we've been going for about 20 minutes. So I think 20 minutes for the first podcast. The introduction is actually quite good. We're going to aim for about half an hour each one, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Don't want to overkill, because otherwise you're going to be bored of us.
Talking shit, it might go down the toilet, mightn't it?
Yeah, most people just delete this shit after they fucking. I ain't listening to that crap again. No way. Shameless meets the fucking Waltons can just get fucked. Anyway, that's me. I'm Phil. I've got no filter, and this is the beautiful Alexa. Hope you've enjoyed listening to us, and hopefully you'll come back soon.
Stay indoors.
And
wash your hands.
Wash your hands. And if you come towards our house,
I've got Dettol spray ready.
She's literally spraying everyone within an inch of their life. I had to jump off naked the other day after I went to Asda. And stand in Dettol. Like I had to stand in Dettol. Anyway, stay safe.
We love you. Bye.
We love you. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. I really hope you liked it. Please subscribe and tell all your friends to subscribe too.
And if you've got any interesting facts or stories or anything fun you want to share with us and want to be on a podcast, then make sure you email them to shamelessmeetsthewaltons@gmail.com.